Kahiki was started in 1961 as a Polynesian-themed restaurant in Columbus, Ohio, and it was one of the most popular places in all of Central Ohio for many, many years. And in the early 90s, we got involved into the frozen food business at the request of Kroger, some executives of Kroger, who liked to eat at the restaurant, and said to Michael Chow, who was the owner of the restaurant, "Why don't you start selling your egg rolls in our stores?" And Michael, being the entrepreneur he was, said, "Yeah, let's do it." So that's really how we got started. I first came across Milliken in May of 2007. I decided to attend the Total Productive Maintenance Conference down in Orlando. I really didn't know a whole lot about maintenance, just my background and everything. And I felt like I needed to learn more about it and the measurements and metrics and all. And I decided to sign up for an all-day affair with David Rowland, and that really stretched. There were two 4-hour segments, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, about the Milliken performance system. It sounded really interesting to me, and gosh, 30 minutes into it, my jaw was dropping, and I just went, "Wow, this is what we need. This is what we really want to have here at Kahiki." And as I learned more about it, I like to say talking with David about MPS was like hitting with Ted Williams. It was just was really eye-opening for me. We've seen far greater discipline in our organization. We've also seen a much more organized workforce and workplace. We're seeing productivity improvements. We're seeing things that we never saw before. Milliken, with David's help, Bill Schroeder's help, John Jones and Steve Meyer and Katie Wilson have all come up and done a fabulous job working with us and helping us, and just pointing out numerous things that we just weren't seeing, and helping us get just far more productive than what we were before. We've also become a safer work environment. We now have worked 550 days without a lost time accident. Before Milliken started working with us, we only had one safety committee, and it was comprised of about 7 to 9 people. They met once a month. When we started visiting the Milliken work sites, we saw that they had 100% participation. And when I brought my managers down here, we all went, "Wow, we want this. We want to have 100% participation." So we came back and really started developing 6 committees that are really meeting now on a very regular basis and helping to drive safety further down into our organization. And they're all led by our hourly associates, which is great. We've seen a marked improvement in our cash flow, and in a measure that we use, it's sort of like EBITDA. We call it cash operating profit, and we've seen a really great improvement in that over the past few months as we've been working with Milliken. This is my 3rd trip down to Milliken with bringing our management group down. I'm planning a 4th trip next month, but I'm also bringing in the company that purchased us back in June, Abarta, and their top management and our board members to visit Milliken and one of the plants here. So they're starting to get very excited about learning about MPS as well. We've worked with a few other people in the past about Lean or Six Sigma as we started this journey, and this is by far the most comprehensive. It's a fantastic system. We're totally committed to it and see ourselves working with Milliken for many, many years down the road.